E3 here, embodied, empowered, and ecstatic. So I'm gonna have to make this video into sections because even now there's extreme pain in my head from head surgery around, I think it was 7 days ago was the head surgery to cut out parts of my skull that are infected, clean out the infection in the head, take out the plate in my head. I think it's like pretty much the size of my palm. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. That's skull that's cut off. So, and then the next day, which was September 11th, 2020, I had another surgery to replace abdominal tissue. So they had to cut my abdomen open, take some tissue out, replace the dead tissue on my head. So part of the reason I can't make this in one video is because of the pain. Actually, that's most of the reason. And actually maybe another reason is the video would just be way too long. So I'm doing it in sections. And I've wanted to make this video for months, many months. But either there was too much pain, or looking at the screen, even now it aggravates pre-seizure auras. Sometimes I forget about all these pains and challenges I've had. So yeah, I forgot about the seizures. That's a huge reason why I haven't made this video sooner, is looking at the screen, even if it was dimmed all the way, was very aggravating. And then with the pain, and then some days I just felt like it's too much to share. So I'm starting now. This is video 1 in the glioblastoma discovery to full healing. Whatever that means, full healing. Because it's very interesting. I feel fully healed in my mind, my heart, just as I am now. I feel more myself than I have since I was, I would say, I don't know, a young child, before all the trauma and the stress and the disconnection patterns and the fears and erroneous programs took over my system. I feel more myself now than since I was a young child. So that's a really awesome thing for me. So as far as this video series, what I want to share is beginning from the discovery of glioblastoma all the way through the present moment. So 3 minutes, wow. Probably have to be like 5-minute videos because that's all I can do. And then I'm gonna make another video series, kind of like more of a biographical video series of before the glioblastoma discovery. Not autobiographical, because I'm viewing it from a different person. Almost like it might as well be a different person, who I am now and who I was when I was a child, a teenager, and young adult. So after I finish this series of videos describing my journey from glioblastoma until the present and full healing, so there's going to be some overlay, then I'm going to make the biography video. Okay, so I was living in Hawaii in 2019 with a shamanic community, studying with my teacher and shaman, and helping the community facilitate healing retreats. And my intuition told me to fly back to New York, stay with my mom and stepfather, give massage and healing work in the city, New York City, for around 6 months, maybe a little longer, and then come back to Hawaii with money saved up and more clarity on who I am and what I'm offering. That was another thing that I wanted too. It was amazing supporting the shamanic community and those retreats, but something deep in my soul wanted to have something of my own as well. And in a sense I did, but I wanted, that was something that I wanted and was very important for me. Not just the money, coming back with money saved up, but you could say full or more full integration in all aspects of my being, and more, just more to offer. So, in the beginning of October 2019, I flew from Hawaii to New York, and on the plane, I had a minor stroke. And the next day, the left side of my body was slightly paralyzed. So I went to the hospital, and they discovered, they did different scans and discovered a huge tumor on the right side of my head, which is that side. I think the camera's flipped because I have it, it's facing me. So this is my right side. And again, that's kind of creepy, not creepy, but a very interesting feeling. Like, there should be a curve up there, but the skull is cut off. So for now, that's my abdominal skin and tissue stapled to my head. And then after, because I had the head infection, so after the, well, I'm going to get to that, but an infection formed, so they had to clean the infection out, cut out the infected bone, and then in a few weeks I'm going to have another head surgery to put in a new plate once the infection is fully healed. So I'm going to stop this section here, and in the next section continue from what happened once I discovered the glioblastoma. So E3 here, wishing you well, and I'm really excited to share this journey and the transformation and the upgrades with you, trusting that this experience can benefit myself and many, many people, and together we can help raise the consciousness of all of humanity. I'm doing my part, you're doing your part, and together we can rise. E3 here, wishing you well, and I'll speak to you in the next section of glioblastoma discovery to full integration and healing.